Hello and welcome to Dose of D-Pad, the swag capital of the world. Today's episode is going to be a little different. First off, I have here with me my friend and brother in gaming, Dylan Lucas.
Hey there, guys.
Here to help us out with the show today. Now, typically I would separate the show into organized segments in which I begin in-depth conversation with myself about the subject at hand. Yet today, due to the nature of tonight's broadcast, the eve of my birthday and the season finale of the show, we're just going to wing it. So, other than this introduction that I'm reading to you at this very moment and a closing paragraph towards the end, nothing in this glorious 420 special episode will be edited, unless of course Dylan here develops a dirty mouth at some point in the show, in which case he'd be forced by yours truly to try Orbit Gum. Nevertheless, tonight's broadcast will be based solely on an article which I wrote earlier in this week, entitled Top 10 Most Anticipated Gaming Events of 2013, the name of which is in most cases self-explanatory, although the podcast version will include exclusive content, such as the general discussion of everyday life, as well as honorable mentions to further support my top 10 most anticipated blah 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 2013. Let us begin, Sir Dylan.
Let us.
Lettuce. Brought to you by Celery. Top 10 most anticipated gaming events of 2013. My number 10, I'm going to start from 10 to 1 because I'm dyslexic, and also because it will create a feeling of suspense within your soul. So number 10, my 10th most anticipated gaming event of 2013, including games and events, obviously, is Roller Coaster Tycoon for Android and iOS. Did you ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon, Dylan?
I have never played Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I have played Zoo Tycoon, and if it's anything
yes,
like that...
it's very similar. They're
made by the same person, I imagine.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the same thing, except it's not a zoo. And it's like theme parks, and when I was little, I became so obsessed with Roller Coaster Tycoon that I wanted to be a guy that designed roller coasters. So then I found out how impossible that really was, and how little sense it really made, and I decided not to. So that's a little tidbit about my life. And I only wanted to do that while I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, because after I stopped, I no longer wanted to do that at all.
Yeah,
so,
what's that one game called that was kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it was on the PlayStation, and you ran, you know what I'm talking about?
Thrillville, yes, same creators as that.
Okay, then I would definitely play this game. Provided you can launch people off the roller coaster on parachutes.
Yes, this is the original Roller Coaster Tycoon game for the PC that I grew up with back in the early 2000s, like 2001 or something. This released around that time period, maybe even earlier. But it's being ported to Android and iOS, and I think it could be really cool. And I always wanted to play roller coaster. I always wanted to make theme parks on Android and iOS, and EA has a game similar to this right now. It's out, but it's based on microtransactions, so you have to buy all the little things in the game with real money, just like similar to a Facebook game or something like that. So I'm not interested in that, but I would love to have the original Roller Coaster Tycoon on the go, I guess. And number 9 is Beyond Two Souls, which is probably the last PS3 exclusive that will ever exist, that's worth discussing whatsoever. And it is the spiritual successor to Heavy Rain. It's basically just going to be cutscenes that you interact with, just like similar to Heavy Rain again and LA Noire. And I've been finishing up Heavy Rain recently, and I just like it's a great movie, but it's not a game at all. It's far from being a game. It feels like a DVD special feature interactive portion of Shrek
But
or something like that.
There's nothing I enjoy more than controlling somebody as they take a shower. So this game may be just as good as Heavy Rain, if not better.
Yeah, but Heavy Rain's a great experience. It's just not as much of a game as it is an experience, and the voice acting is horrible in the original Heavy Rain. So hopefully they improve voice acting in Beyond Two Souls. Also, they're using real actors, so voice acting shouldn't be a problem this time around. They're using hold on, let me find these people. I don't know how to pronounce. Oh, I already have the Wikipedia page open. Ellen Page from Juno, famous for her portrayal in Juno, and she's also going to be in The Last of Us this year. And Willem, I have no idea how to say his name.
Where's it at? Point it out to me.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe? That's my
he's
guess.
the guy from Spider-Man that played Osborn. What's his name?
Is that the one?
Norman Osborn, the father.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna have actual actors this time around with a great motion capture studio. So I feel like it's going to be a wonderful game. I actually included this in my honorable mentions for some reason, not being aware that I already had this in the actual list. And then number 8 is the PlayStation Vita North American price cut I'm waiting for. Not for me personally, because I got mine at launch, regrettably, but because of the people of America, and so it can finally get some decent games, because I haven't seen much on Vita since Gravity Rush, I guess, and it just needs some new games. And the Vita's a great system, but it's deserving of more than just ports from other systems.
How much of a cut is that? Do you know?
It's not confirmed yet, but in Japan it was a pretty hefty cut. It was probably about $100 in American money.
Wow, man, that's enough to make me want one.
Yeah. So it would be like the system itself is $250 right now, so it would bring it down to probably in North America around $170, around the same price as the small 3DS console, and it's probably like it's a much better system, but there's not as many games on there right now, and that's unfortunate because it's like a PS3 that you can carry in your pocket. So number 7 is Tearaway, which is from the Little Big Planet developer Media Molecule, and they have something special tucked away in their gaming laboratories. It releases on October 22nd in the US. I have loved this game. I have no idea how it plays, but I've loved the concept of this game ever since I saw the trailer at Gamescom this year or last year, and looks awesome. It looks like a 3D
Square Little Big Planet.
Yeah, it's like a 3D square-ish Little Big Planet with has all these little gimmicky features. I'll show you the trailer later, but it has lots of rear touchpad features, which are cool because not a lot of games utilize the rear touchpad on the Vita, and there's all kinds of little things you can do with it. And IGN actually posted an article today about the Vita on their site about where you can touch the Vita in the right places. If you're interested in touching your Vita in the right places, then visit IGN.com and do so. If you want to talk about more serious matters, however, visit bullogna.blogspot.com. That's bullogna.blogspot.com, and that is where this article is originally deriving from. So, if you enjoy this podcast, then you'll enjoy that. Number 6 is Wii U price cut. I'm looking forward to this more than I am the Vita price cut, because I don't have a Wii U and I have a Vita. Mostly for those reasons. Also because the Wii U has probably a lot more potential since it's a home console and it's like next gen Nintendo, which is awesome. Because look at that Zelda game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I heard the Wii U had bad graphics, but this picture on here, that spider, doesn't seem to be that bad.
Yeah, it's bad graphics compared to what's coming. The PS4 is remarkable when it comes to graphics. The new Xbox hasn't been announced, so I can't tell you what it's going to be like. It's probably about the same as PS4, but Wii U's about on par with Xbox 360. The thing is, however, that Nintendo's never been in HD, and they've never had a console on par with Xbox 360. So they could probably do some really great things with their current franchises, like Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong and such things, and maybe even a home console Pokemon game, which would be awesome again, like Coliseum or XD. But they can't seem to grasp the concept of next gen, because each time they're falling behind just a little more than the competition. But according to Nintendo, they don't consider themselves to be competition, as they're doing their own thing, but they also are cutting out third-party franchises like Call of Duty and the Assassin's Creed and all the annually released franchises, and they're missing out on that stuff because of their hardware limits. So that's just something Nintendo needs to take into consideration. But the Wii U could still be a great console. I like to think of it as a new iteration of the GameCube, since it's less motion based and less gimmick based, and the controller isn't complete crap, and it could be good if they had a price cut and if they had some decent games on there. My next one is number 5 is Pokemon X and Y.
Oh my god, Pokemon.
Yes. Yeah, I know you mentioned earlier to me that you were going to get a 3DS for Pokemon X and Y when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
It looks amazing. It's probably going to be amazing. From what we've seen, it looks like something that could really revolutionize the 3DS. Even though it's already selling pretty well now, it's going to be selling even more when Pokemon X and Y come out in October 2013 worldwide. And this is the very first Pokemon game to ever release simultaneously worldwide. Usually the US doesn't see them for at least 6 months, or roughly around that, and we're getting it the same day as Japan. So suck it, Japan.
Based on that screenshot, I already see one improvement, and that is where when a wild Pokemon appears, the screen one used to wiggle in this weird way and make some funky sounds.
Yeah.
But here I see the cute little face of Pikachu.
Yeah, there's actually like controlled camera angles and stuff now. I'll show you the trailer for that too later, right after this. Number 4 is The Last of Us. I'm not doing anything on June 14th besides playing The Last of Us, and then later on going to see Man of Steel because it releases the same day. It's going to be the greatest day of my life, probably, and I've been waiting for this game for a year and a half now. It's so biased. This article is so biased that if you don't like biased things, then you should go home. But you're probably already home because you're listening to a podcast. So I just that was completely contradictory, and I hope you're fine with that. But The Last of Us is going to be amazing. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, see the trailer. Sell your iPad because it's worthless. And no, that's too harsh. No, it's not. Sell your iPad. Sell your iPhone, since the new one's going to be coming out in a few months anyway. Yeah. So yours is going to be worthless by then anyway. Sell something and get a PS3 if you don't already have one. Get this game. And then when you finish it, if you no longer want your PS3,
you may give it to me.
Yeah, you may give it to Dylan Lucas. Ship it to him. Also ship to him the game, and he will feel special and he will love you forever.
Because I am a fan of these apocalypse survival games. I mean, I dream at night of something happening, zombies or something. So if you're like me, you need to get this.
So you're obviously keeping up with The Walking Dead.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I cried when it was over.
I've hardly seen any episodes of The Walking Dead due to time constraints. Actually, I don't have time constraints because I just finished the entire series of Arrested Development. But I don't know, it's just personal preference, I guess. I like sitcoms as far as TV shows, and but Walking Dead game looks great. The Telltale Walking Dead game, I forgot to put that under my honorable mentions, but that was the other one that I was thinking of earlier.
I was gonna say, I know you weren't talking about the one about the Dixon brothers. That's dreadful.
What?
The one about the
one on the really stylized one, Instinct. The cartoony. Oh no, the Survival Instinct one's bad.
That one's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it because you get to kill zombies, but
yeah, but it's not a good game.
No, it's like a PlayStation 2 game, more or less.
Yeah, it looks bad, but do you have it?
No, I don't played it. I did rent it the other day. I forgot where. But
yeah, the one I'm talking about is like the indie game that
the cartoon one.
Yeah, it won like Game of the Year last year, and
yeah, I'm getting ready to actually buy that in a couple of days.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to come out for Vita. It's coming out this year for Vita. Season 1 is, at least. And then I'm going to check that out. I've heard it's sad. Hopefully it's cross-buy with PS3 so I can get it for Vita and PS3 for one price. And that'd be awesome. So I could play it at home, and then when I got to go somewhere, take it on the go. And number 2 is the next-gen Xbox announcement. I think most people that keep up with games are excited about this right now, is because actually no, I forgot about number 3, which was the PlayStation 4 launch. Number 3 is this general heading includes every launch title for PS4, hopefully Infamous Second Son, Killzone Shadowfall, Knack, The Witness, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, and more. And judging from this screenshot, what do you think about next gen, the next generation of consoles?
I tell you what, that looks like if I were to just step outside and grab an assault rifle, because I mean
that is a gameplay screenshot from Killzone Shadowfall.
No, that's from a movie. That can't be. But no, yeah, I'm a fan of Killzone. The first one was my game, but that was like an 8-bit game compared to this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be the next generation of console games. Is gonna be something else. I thought PC looked good right now, but consoles are gonna reclaim their throne once PS4 comes out, and hopefully Microsoft has something, because we have no idea right now, but since nothing's been confirmed. But that brings us to number 2, which is the next-gen Xbox announcement. We've all heard the awful rumors, but I want to be able to separate truth from lies. It's rumored that Microsoft will be holding a press conference to announce the new Xbox on May 21st, 2013. But if you want to stay updated on the subject, join my Facebook event page, which I'll post a link up in the description for that Facebook event page, in which I will be covering the Xbox announcement live if it is going to be held on May 21st. It is completely unconfirmed and completely based on rumors alone, but so are most things, and I'm excited for it, although Adam Orth has posted that it may require internet usage at all times to even be able to turn on your Xbox with the new consoles, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Actually, I know how I feel about that. It's a terrible idea.
It is terrible, because I have no internet, man.
Yeah, I thought of you, like,
Yep,
I thought of you first when I heard that first. It is such a stupid idea, especially when PS4 doesn't do that. And then, the other thing is it may block used games, which is...
Oh my god.
Yeah. Already people are turning against Microsoft. Actually, JT messaged me the other day and said he's switching to PS4. Colin Bates said he's switching to PS4. Just about everyone I know who uses Xbox is switching to PS4 when that comes out, or whenever they get their new console. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm saving now for my PS4. Like,
Yeah.
I've started already, and it's probably gonna be about $400. I imagine both of them will be around the same price,
Yeah.
since Sony doesn't want to go the $600 route this time around and fail again, but because Sony seems to be a completely different company this time around, and Microsoft seems to be Sony now, so they're switching roles, just like Sega and Nintendo and everybody switches roles each time.
Can you clear something up for me about that? I heard it was going to be on cloud. Like, you had to get your games on cloud and save them on cloud. Is that?
No, that's not true.
Thank God.
Or at least I've never heard that
I've
rumor
never heard
at
that
all.
before.
No. Someone may be confused because Sony bought a service called Gaikai, which you can stream like your game. This is on PlayStation, though. I have not heard anything
Yeah.
about this on Xbox, but if you want to, you can stream PS3 games and PS2 games and PS1 games through their cloud. You have to pay a service fee, I think, or like a one-time fee for each game. I'm not sure how that works, but you do have to pay for that. And because PlayStation 4 can't be backwards compatible. I've heard so many people complain about this, that you can't play PS3 games on PS4. The reason for this is you've heard all the bad things about Skyrim on PS3, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Skyrim on PS3 was bad because Sony didn't have the processors. They have their own proprietary processors, which means they their processors are nothing like that of a PC or that like an Xbox. Xbox is really similar to PC. It's pretty much just a PC that is built for your living room, and PS3 was something completely different. It has no idea what it is, but it uses the cell processor, which is their own thing, and it's really hard to port games to it. So that's why all the first-party games from Sony look great, but most of the third-party games look horrible, and they play horribly and have all these glitches and stuff. But Sony's trying to fix that with the PS4, where they're actually using PC processors, or PC components all throughout. Everything's going to be from PC, so it's basically going to be a pure PC in your living room, and Xbox would probably go the same route this time. I mean, they were pretty much similar to that before, but PS4 is not capable of playing PS3 games for that reason, but it will be able to stream PS3 games from the internet. So, you have any questions?
I have no questions actually, but while you were talking about that, like PC in your living room, I was zoning off. I was drooling about the. Have you heard of the DayZ mod? I'm sure you have.
Yeah,
For
I
the-
have.
I was drooling about the standalone. I
Yeah,
don't know if you've seen much about that.
yeah,
Nobody
I've seen a
has.
lot about it actually.
But I was I was thinking that could be on your. I don't know when it comes out, but that could be on your honorable mentions if it's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, that can be under your
My honorable mention. All right, that works. Cause I was looking at the War Z, and that's supposed to be a, I don't even know, like a fake.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I'd get it, but, it's nothing like DayZ. Thing about that is though, you need internet because you have to get that Arma 2, and you have to mod it. But
put this on that mount real quick and then take it off after
yeah.
like holding it there for a second. Hold on, guys.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm probably blowing up Gabriel's
house. I don't
right
know
now.
why it started beeping randomly, but that means it's not. They're not on. So.
Oh man, well.
All right. No, that has nothing to do with the mic though. The mic's still recording. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I don't think I read number 1 yet. So
no.
After we're getting off topic.
Yep. Sorry
Number
about
1.
That.
No, it's fine. I was off topic the whole thing. E3 2013. I thought it was in May, so now, like, I was sad when I found out it's not until June 11th to the 13th, but it ends the day before, The Last of Us comes out, so, like, the best week of my life is gonna be on the same week as the best day of my life, so, that's gonna be great. And then, something else happens that week. I think it's the Jak and Daxter thing. Or that's around that time.
June
it's
19th, unconfirmed.
Jak and Daxter trilogy is rumored to come out on June 19th, and on Vita, it's already out on PS3. I already have it on PS3. I got it last year. Like, that's one of the main reasons why I got PS3, and now it's coming out on Vita, and I'm like, whoa, hopefully Sony doesn't make me pay again for this, because I would like it on Vita too. So dear Sony, please make this a cross-buy title where I can just buy it on... Since I already have it on PS3, I can redeem it for Vita as well. Because that'd be awesome. And even if not, I'll probably still get it because Jak and Daxter on Vita would be awesome. Did you ever play Jak and Daxter?
Oh yeah, I played the first one. That was my favorite.
Yeah, that one's awesome. Jak 2 and 3, not so much.
Yeah, they were...
Not for me. Not for me.
I like violent
some
stuff.
People like that, but it's just weird. It's like if Mario started to go on a rampage or
with
something.
Chainsaws or something.
Like I hated Jak in that. He was angry and I didn't like it. It made me sad. Because I was like, oh, Jak and Daxter, what a colorful, pretty title. And then I was like, I'm stuck on Jak and Daxter. I'll try Jak 2. No.
He picks up a machine gun.
He starts cussing everybody out and like shoots somebody in the head. And I'm like, and then Daxter says some smart aleck remark, and I'm like, this isn't for me.
Yeah, what went wrong?
And then I go
lives?
back and play Jak and Daxter and have no idea what I'm doing again. I still have not finished any of those games because I haven't really played it much since my birthday last year. So I'm going to try it again tonight and see if I like it this time around again. And then hopefully I get some cross-save as well on Jak and Daxter Trilogy for Vita because I want to transfer my save data over to the Vita when that comes out. Then my other one, my next honorable mention is Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix. Yeah, I said that. I don't know why I almost repeated myself, but... The trailer for that is very heartwarming, and I've never been much of a Kingdom Hearts fan besides on DS. I've only played the DS titles, but it looks like it would be beautiful in HD, and I'm willing to go for it for a decent price. That's set to come out in the third quarter of 2013 or the fourth quarter. The trailer said fall, so it's probably... I think it's September is the rumor for that. That's going to be awesome. I want to cry. Like, I want to play it and just sit there and cry and laugh and love.
Eat some ice cream.
Yeah, and then, like, not have a girlfriend. Ever. Unless she wants to play it with me. if you're interested in playing Kingdom Hearts HD with me, then email me at spiritwarstudios@yahoo.com. No pedophiles accepted.
For him anyway, I'm taking everybody.
Yeah, buddy. Next honorable mention is one that was not supposed to be an honorable mention. It was Beyond Two Souls. I did not know I already had that in the list. So I'm going to skip to the Walking Dead game for Vita. I want to cry in public, so that's why I'm getting that. And I want to go to Starbucks one day. Like, me and Devin already talked about this on episode 2, I think it was. But yeah, it was episode 2. I want to go to Starbucks, bring my Vita in there, and just get some sympathy for crying. And, like, maybe some girl will approach me and say, "Why are you crying?" And I'll be like, it's not because of this game. That's absolutely not why. Because it's totally not logical to cry because of a game, right? Am I right? I'm just crying because my grandmother died. And I'll make up a horrible story, and then later on I'll find out that my grandmother is dead, and then I'll regret that because that would be terrible. And then I would be like, oopsie daisy, just like I did when the day that this is not funny at all. Okay, yeah, it's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be kind of ironic, but kind of sad that on the day this week that the bomb went off in Boston, I actually said someone told me they were interested in moving to Boston, and I don't remember who it was, but if you remember, then let me know, because I don't know who I told this to. But I said I heard there's a lot of massacres that happen there. And I was referring to the Boston Massacre. And later on that same day, a bomb went off in Boston. I'm like, what? My luck is so terrible that, like, horrible things happen, and I'm the cause of them, even though I didn't do that.
Call the FBI. He's a conspirator.
Yeah. Did you hear about all the things that happened today with that?
Yeah, when they killed the one of the suspects.
Yeah, and the other, like, the whole city's on lockdown.
Yeah, that's not.
That's insanity.
It's a little extreme, because didn't they say that the guy in the white hat left? Like,
yeah, he's gone.
And they locked down the area. He's not in anymore.
He could have, like, jumped off a bridge and committed suicide, and they'd have the city locked down forever. Like, that's, I don't know. And I can't believe they, one of the kids, the 26-year-old or something that got shot, he went to a community college. Like, I'm wondering how these kids are so smart. Like, I don't get it. And it said online that he stopped, like, he was still in school. I have no idea why he was still in school, like, at 26 years old. But for some reason he was still in school, and he was taking a break and training for boxing. Like, he was doing
that is just so random.
Boxing training. It is so random. I don't get it. And then, like, the other guy's 19 and he's, like, at some university, and I'm like, how do these kids know how to do this stuff? I have no idea. Like, how do they make bombs? But the worst part I heard about this was that he ran over his dead brother when he was escaping.
Oh my god, I didn't hear that.
That's horrible.
That
is something else. Like, I just can't imagine.
Yeah. You just saw him get killed, and then you like, oh, I'm gonna run him over.
I cannot imagine what people are going through in Boston right now, and the thought that's going through this guy's mind, and the thought that was going through both of these guys' minds. And they're Russian. Did you know they're Russian?
Yeah,
they have weird names.
Yeah, they have, like, in the middle of their name.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, just like the ending to my show has a in the middle. So you'll find out later on. Here, read it. Don't read it out loud. Just read it to yourself. It's coming.
Prepare
It's
yourself
coming.
for.
Prepare yourself for plenty of... Actually, it's about to end anyway, because I don't really know what else to do. You have anything else to talk about?
A lot of. Yeah, I just like.
Yeah, I think this show is running into the ground.
Yeah.
That's okay, because this show has been running into the ground from the beginning. And that's the meaning of Dose of D-Pad, is run it into the ground. I change the slogan every week. It was Swag Capital of the World. Now it's Run It Into the Ground.
Capital of
And
the world.
soon enough, it will be Bamshili Ak Ak Mihumare Kilafante. I made that up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. So, that's all we have today, although we seem to have covered an abundance of content. If you enjoyed this podcast, then I'd like for you to take the 4-step challenge before you can officially become a member of my cult. Awkward silence. Subscribe on iTunes is number 1. Number 2, the second step, is to subscribe to Baloney Tech News. One word, that's BULLOGNATECHNEWS on SoundCloud. And number 3 is subscribe to Spirit War Studios on YouTube. That's Spirit War Studios. It's 3 words, but it's like condensed into one, so you know what I mean. Number 4 is share with all your friends via social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Do it because I said so, and you want to join my cult. So if you do all of these things, then I hereby welcome you to the official cult of Baloney Technology and Entertainment News and Bumshili Ak Ak Meharoma Kilafante to you all.